Hey everyone! Let me ask you something. Do you know exactly how many wishes you can realistically farm between now and when 6.1 drops? Because I'm gonna be straight with you, most people are just guessing. And that's how you end up regretting pulls 3 weeks later when a character you really wanted shows up. So let's fix that right now and break down every source of primogem available during this period. Save up to 25% on Genesis crystals at lootbar.gg. To celebrate Genshin's anniversary, you can grab the all-in-one pack and the 6,480 Genesis crystals pack, normally $100 in-game, for just $72 on Lootbar. That's 81 pulls, almost guaranteeing you a 5-star for your account while saving you $28. The process is super simple. Just enter your UID, select your server, and receive your crystals in under a minute. No password needed. Lootbar uses official recharge channels, has hundreds of 5-star reviews, and partnerships with several big content creators that you probably know, so everything is completely safe. Lootbar supports PlayStation 5 and Xbox top-ups. Also, don't forget that the double bonus for your first purchase on each pack has been reset. Click the link in the description to claim your extra discount. New users get an extra 10% discount, while returning users get 5%. We've got 21 days to work with here. That's September 30th all the way through October 21st, and there's actually way more primogems available than you might think, especially with how the anniversary is lining up. But before we get into the big stuff, let's talk about the elephant in the room. The anniversary rewards just dropped, and whether you think they're generous or not generous enough, they're giving us 1,600 primogems plus 10 free pulls just for existing. That alone is already a massive head start compared to any normal patch cycle. And it's one of the main reasons why this 3-week period is so good for saving. Let's start with your dailies. They are still the most consistent thing you've got in this game. Over 21 days, that's 1,260 primogems guaranteed. No RNG, no difficulty gates, no gacha involved. Just show up every day and do your commissions. It's boring, sure, but it's reliable income that everyone has access to. Then we've got the 2 events left in this patch, and unless Hoyo randomly decides to change how events work, that's 420 primogems each based on the standard formula they've been using. So another 840, right there from just playing the patch content normally and clearing the event requirements. If you can handle endgame content, the numbers jump way up from here. Imaginarium Theater is resetting October 1st, and that's 800 primogems if you clear it fully. Spiral Abyss resets October 16th, another 800 if you can full star it with all 36 stars. Now look, I know not everyone can clear this stuff, especially if you're newer or your roster isn't built yet, or you're missing key characters. But if you can, that's an extra 1,600 primogems just sitting there waiting for you to claim them. And that's honestly where a lot of your savings come from if you're a veteran player. Oh, and don't forget the live stream. October 10th, we're getting the 6.1 preview stream, and that means 3 redeem codes worth 100 primogems each for a total of 300. They expire crazy fast though, like within 16 hours usually. So you need to be ready to grab them the second they go live. I'll have them posted immediately when they drop, but it's one of those things where timing actually matters if you don't want to miss out on free primogems. Now here's what most people forget about, and I see this all the time. All those little sources that seem like nothing when you look at them individually, but actually add up to something real when you combine them. Character trials? That's 40 primogems total from both featured characters. Hoyo Lab daily check-in? Another 60 over the period if you're consistent with it. Random web events and codes that always show up during patches? Historically, that's been around 240 primogems on average. And then Paimon's Bargains resets October 1st, which is another 800 primogems worth of fates if you've got the Stardust sitting there from your previous wishes. Alright, so what does all of this actually mean when you sit down and add it together? Free-to-play players are looking at about 8,340 primogems total, which converts to roughly 52 wishes from primogems alone. If you're running Welkin Moon, you add another 1,890 primogems from the daily blessing, which brings you up to around 64 wishes total when you include everything. And remember, this is all assuming you already finished exploring the new areas in the first half of 6.0. If you still have chests to open, quests to complete, and achievements to grab, you could easily add another 15 to 20 wishes on top of that, depending on how much content you've left untouched. The anniversary rewards are definitely inflating these numbers compared to what we'd normally see in a random 3-week period. Like if you strip out that 1,600 primogems and 10 fates, the totals look way more average. But that's kind of the point, right? Now, here's why this actually matters beyond just knowing the numbers. The leaks for 6.1 are looking absolutely insane right now. We're getting Nefer as the brand new 5-star Dendro Catalyst user making her debut in Phase 1 alongside Furina's rerun. Then in Phase 2, according to multiple sources, Arlecchino is coming back with Zhongli running at the same time. This is literally historic because if these leaks are accurate, this would be the first time ever in Genshin's entire history that we're getting 2 ARCHONS, Furina and Zhongli, running in the same patch. That's never happened before. Plus, you've got Arlecchino, who's one of the strongest pyro DPS characters in the game, and Nefer, who's supposedly built around the new Lunar Bloom reactions we just got in 6.0. The banner schedule is going to be absolutely stacked with some of the most wanted characters in the entire game all competing for your Primogems at the same time. So what's it gonna be for you? Are you going all in right now on Flins and Yelan banners? Or are you playing the long game and saving everything for Nefer, Furina, Arlecchino, or Zhongli? With 52 to 64 wishes on the table depending on your spending level, you've at least got enough information to make a real decision. Drop a comment and let me know what you're doing, because I'd genuinely love to see how everyone's approaching this situation. Are you pulling for who's available now, or are you waiting to see what drops next patch? As always, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video.